Who do you play up front then against Millwall?
That's something that we'll have to consider today and tomorrow, and obviously we've given it a lot of thought. But there will be a few permutations where we can look at, and we'll decide on what the best one is going into tomorrow's game. But Eder's looking good. Conor Wilkinson's fit. Rob Hall may come into our thinking as well now in terms of attacking options, and obviously we've got Chungi as well. So it's just a little bit of a balancing act, really.
Now you look at the festive programme, do you welcome a Friday night at Millwall just ahead of Christmas, or does it not really matter where you are?
It doesn't really matter. Friday nights can work both ways. If you win, it's a great weekend, and if you don't win, then it's a long weekend. But it's just the next game on the fixture list. We are going well. We would like obviously to be better. The goals have just dried up a little bit, but that's understandable considering the personnel we've had out. But we've kept 3 clean sheets in a row. We're unbeaten in 6, so I've got to take a lot of encouragement from that. Millwall had a great result last week at Brighton, so they'll be buoyed by that. But I don't think there'll be anything between the teams, and it's a game we can go into and certainly be positive about coming away with something.
It might be a cliche, but Millwall is an intimidating place to go, and as a specky, I think I'd rather go there on a Saturday afternoon than a Friday night. Does it make any difference to the players and you?
No, I think it'll add to the atmosphere. It may give Millwall a slight advantage, but the fans really don't dictate what goes on the pitch. And trust me, I've played in some intimidating places before. So again, it's a good test of character for the players, and one they should be looking forward to rather than have any trepidation about it.
And I guess a good run over the festive period when there are a lot of games can lift you up quite a way up the table if you've still got ambitions of getting into the playoffs.
Well, we do. We certainly do. And we're just trying to hold things together as positively and as well as we can until the window opens, and then hopefully we can get some reinforcements in to help us push on up the table. It's important we keep the unbeaten run going if we can. Psychologically, it's good for the club and good for the players. And I don't think there's anything between the teams at this level. We've had a really tough game against Ipswich, but we've come out of that relatively unscathed. Max excluded from that, obviously. I'm talking psychologically. And then going into the game against Millwall, we can, we will be as positive as we can with our team selection, and we will give it a go.
Record at Millwall isn't great for the club. Is that something that you ever think about, or is
no? Honestly, it's not. Records are there to be broken, so that's the way we'll go into it. Obviously, I would like our away form to pick up a little bit, although we've picked up points at Birmingham, Reading, and Blackpool now, so that's not too bad. I think we're more than capable of going there and getting a result, a win or a point. And the other side of that is, Millwall are capable of winning at home, so it'll be a tight game. I think. I don't think there'll be much in it, but we're in a decent place at the minute, and we will go in there with confidence.
As you say, 3 clean sheets in a row. Does that kind of give your players just confidence, knowing that they're not likely to concede a goal going out there on a Friday night?
Well, it should do. Yeah, our goal, Andy Lanigan's playing brilliantly. He has been since we've walked in the door. He's been in fantastic form. And that's important. It's always important that your goalkeeper plays well, no matter where you are. Our centre halves in Mills and Dervit have been really consistent, as has Tim Ream. Young Josh Vella's come in, done a very good job. David Weeder came in last week, did really well. And in Downs and Pratley, we've got 2 midfield players who've been in excellent form. So we've got a good basis, a good platform to go anywhere really and give teams a game.
Is it maybe the competition for places? You had David Weeder back available to play for a couple of weeks. Has he been pushing the other players to perform, do you think?
In what way?
Well, just the competition for places.
Well, we don't see it as competition. We just see it as people pushing each other on. And we can change formation and we can change the personnel, and we're hoping there'll be the same fluidity whoever we use. David came in last week and did an excellent job. He just tired a little bit because of lack of match practice, but he did the job that was required to do and didn't look out of place. So again, that gave us a lot of encouragement going forward.
When you do have a lack of resources, as you kind of do up front at the moment, do you have to approach the game maybe differently? Do you set out tactics to maybe not concede and you know, rather than go to win? Or, if
Well, you know, if you look at the game last week, we were positive. You know, we've gone with Max, Chungy and Connor. Losing Max was, you know, a blow to the pace we had on the team. But we brought in Eder, but we didn't really look like penetrating Ipswich towards the end of the second half last week. So it was important that we didn't lose the game, and we didn't. So, you know, we've come away with a point that may be important going forward, and that may be the way we adapt things for Friday, or for however long we'll have Craig out of the team. But it's not set in stone by any means. Every team we put out, and it's just in my DNA from my time at Celtic, you put a team out to attack and win the game, and tomorrow night will be no different.